Do you guys remember what happened last episode?
The saddest episode, the most like climatic episode for sure. Yeah, we had some deaths go on that we did not expect, and we were hinted that it was going to be bad, but we did not know it was going to be that bad. I didn't think it was going to be that. Did you guys see that coming at all?
I did not see that coming at all. I knew someone was going to die. I just didn't know three of them was going to die.
We kept looking for a way out for the situation,
Yeah.
and we kept thinking
Yeah,
like Arisu was going to come out with like some sort of plan or something. At first, it looked
Yeah.
like he was going to like be able to like take apart all the headsets or something like that. And I just didn't consider that in episode 3 we'd be losing so many characters already, especially
Yeah.
when they were kind of like making them out to be like the main characters. Like, this is your lineup.
yeah. You feel for him so much more. Like your love for him is going to be so much more like understood because if they would have died the first episode, I think it'd be like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, whatever. And then also too at the episode, well, episode 3, like how he flashbacked on the relationship that he had with them. That's when I started to like, oh man, it's getting bad. You know, when he was sneaking out of the house, they were close, man.
Bunny,
Was it?
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh. I feel like this is the most exciting episode to start off with. Like after 3, man, I really can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah. Same. It reminds me of that
Like, do it.
part in The Last of Us where they
She
had
better break
this.
his neck.
Yep. They had this like
What?
cute little bunny, right? Like in The Last of Us, like a cutscene. It was like zoomed in on it, and next thing you know, like an arrow just
Mm,
shoots it in the face. You're like, you're
Okay,
like, damn.
mm,
okay, this was not what I was expecting.
What were the chances though that they were gonna like?
because remember, we were thinking about a time skip too. Remember, T, we were talking about time skip. It's not a time
Okay.
skip. This is just going to start him off.
Well, I mean,
Well,
it's
they are
not.
doing a little down of the dumps, Arisu.
Hmm. He said, nope. He said, I don't care about that no more.
I mean, it's not too late. We might still be getting a time skip.
I thought she was just seeing if he was alive or not.
You just came back from Target.
Well, I mean, she did,
And
but I guess
and then he
here,
said
like,
what he
she's
said.
used to, yeah.
People
She,
just dying and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that just don't want to play the games, or they play enough and they're just like, I'm done. Just like
They're
the
just
first guy in
tired.
the first episode.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about that guy after they won that first game?
Yeah, they won the
He
first game
said,
and then he took that laser to the face.
yeah, he said, forget all that.
Bookstore, DVD store.
So I feel like this
Looks like
episode's gonna be
DVDs.
about her.
Henry David Thoreau, huh?
You would know that. I had no idea. Unless the name was up there and I missed it.
She's just living her life.
He wrote like about like living in nature and getting away from society.
He pissed himself in that same spot.
It was her and her daddy.
Oh, that's right. She was a mountain climber, right?
Yeah, that's why she was able to do that parkour jumping and flipping in the hotel.
もし神様がいたら
世界中に山を増やしてください。変なの。
He has a very animated face.
He does.
Is that her dad?
I think so.
Her dad's
That is.
famous climber, maybe.
Oh, so I think he passed away because of that.
おかえり。
Oh,
not her
okay.
dad.
No,
He's
she's
there.
right there. Father.
心配するな。誰の汗か知らないが。
No, he obviously does something else.
どこに行くの
山だよ。
Maybe a politician or something. He's got something else going on.
Mm. So I feel like he's gonna die from
お
climbing.
父さん
山はありのままの俺を受け入れてくれる。
It was a suicide?
Yeah. See, he died from. When the reporter and all that stuff was doing what they were when they came to her, It
Mhm.
might have happened after he did the quote unquote stage joint. So when he put his bags and stuff on, it probably was him leaving because of all the stuff in the
Yeah,
backlash he was
yeah.
Oh
getting.
wait, so he's still alive. Okay, I was wondering. Like, I feel like something was off. You're
Hmm?
saying he faked his death, right, or something like that?
I don't
No,
know if
no,
he
no,
faked it. I think he
no.
actually
So
did die. He died from suicide.
yeah, so
He
what
died from
happened was
suicide.
the articles were saying that it was a sham, and he left. And he couldn't take it anymore, so he left, like David said, and then he committed suicide.
死ぬ死んで死んで
He's going through it,
祭
man.
りだ謝りに行かなきゃいけねえんだよ今すぐ謝りに行かなきゃいけねえんだ
I wonder how long it's been.
I feel like maybe a day or
Maybe a
hours.
day or
It
two,
feels like.
yeah.
行くでしょゲーム。ビザ
All right,
切れ
yeah,
で
it
死
has
の
to
うと
be
か思ってた。
has to be at least within 7 days.
Oh, that was her visa, 7-day visa.
Yeah.
Okay.
みんなにも死んでほしくなかった
You put him on a cardboard box.
私も同じ。君に死んでほ
I
し
mean,
く
it's
ない
more comfortable with brown.
Oh, yeah.
They should tell us like how many days are remaining on their visas.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, there should be something that pops up on the screen. That would be dope.
Like on the right hand or left hand. Yeah, I agree.
See behind her?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dirty ass self. I like how they set up
Man.
each game up. So
How do they know where it's at? Is it the phone kind of like, is it GPS to location? Is that what it is?
No,
Well, the
'cause
tunnel
it-
said game on top of it.
Yeah.
Ah,
feels like it just
When it's
appears out of
nighttime,
nowhere, right?
It lights up.
Like wherever
You're
the
right.
game's at, it's the
Yeah,
only
you're
place
right.
that's lit up.
Any of the characters from episode 2? No?
I was looking. I was just looking.
One per person.
初心者じゃねえな
How can you tell, good sir?
この3人で4つクリアしたたまたま最初のゲームが一緒でそのままつるんでる
ゲームをクリアするのに仲間は重要だからな
その足
Not really.
ああひねったみたいで
He looks
Is he
sus.
captive?
I don't believe him.
Yeah. Let's bring
Mm-hmm. Something don't look
Drink.
right.
エントリーを締め切りましたゲームを開始します難易度クラブの4
Oh, that's not too bad. I think I'm in.
It's a club, so it's a physical game, right?
Oh,
Mhm.
snap.
制限時間内に試練に耐えてゴールを目指し
Wait, no, the
ましょう
club's a team game.
無事にゴール
Is it?
すること
なんだこれ
Yes, it is.
スタート
距離
From what?
走るの高速道路
Damn, his leg sprained, man.
走るなたくま大丈夫だ
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
さあ分からねえガス欠だ
Mm.
Maybe they have to find gas.
置いてってくれお前はクリアしなきゃダメだ
Should we memorize the
嫁さんに
names?
また
Or
会うんだろ
is
Yeah,
that
my
gonna be
name.
pointless?
Yeah, I mean, I like the name, but
Yeah,
they
my
may be
name.
going in like less than an
お
episode.
前がいなき
I
ゃ
think
家
they're
族
dying.
どうすんだよ
Yeah.
All 3 of them?
I don't know about all three. I think the late guy might actually survive.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Like, because he was just very accepting of it. Too
な
fast.
んとかするよ
Yeah.
But that's show logic, though. So who knows?
正しい選択だよ。
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry up.
Did that say 2 minutes?
I think it's 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, I thought it
Oh,
said
my
2
bad.
hours.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, 100.
Wait, it's just been 20 minutes?
Damn. Tim.
It's been 11? There's no way. Or 10.
2 hours, right? Is that
Arisu.
ultimately what it was? 2
生
hours?
きてくれありがとな
See, that's his motivator. Yep, that's it. That's
He's
it.
gonna have to
about
live
be a dog.
for them.
He's about to be a dog. Yep.
And he's got the best shoes on for it. Sucks.
You got the Crocs?
Wait a
I got
minute,
the New
because Buddy
Balances
got
on.
the.
I'm
No,
talking about the guy with the
Arisu.
hurt ankle.
Remember, Arisu had Birkenstocks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, remember, like in the first episode or two, he did. I'm assuming out of the tunnel entirely.
Is the distance increasing or?
Yeah, it's increasing.
Okay. What was the rule? Did it actually state it?
No, they didn't say anything
They
else.
just said just keep running until
Until what?
you reach the goal.
Have you noticed that they always have like more than there's actual players?
飲めるのこれ。
Except forget that.
私たちで試そうとしてない。
なわけねえだろ。
こっちなんで。
ありがとう。
That was so.
What about her? Bruh.
I know. It's
She's
hers.
looking at him like, what?
Feel like nigga, that was mine, okay?
Wait, was the water bottles empty or they just didn't trust it?
They didn't trust it.
You see that red stuff?
いる。
Oh, what the?
It's
What
a
was
panther.
that?
It's a panther.
So
No.
imagine being tired as hell and you see that.
Y'all must say whatever going.
He said, I'll come back for you.
That's crazy. Hold up.
He said, I'll come back for you. Sit tight.
He ain't done. He gone, bro. Gone. He's gone, bro.
Oh, I thought he was getting dragged out.
That's what I thought too.
Oh,
Oh,
this is the cats do.
true. They're assholes.
I don't know about that little door or something.
Yeah, he would have just look at that.
Oh,
He could have just did that the entire time. Go inside the car. What are you talking about? Get in there.
kill it.
Bro, close the door.
What is that?
Because he could just jump over.
The car just happens to have a flare. How she know it was there?
Right. I mean, maybe in Japan, like most people have flares in their cars. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, that's a
Maybe a
reach. Nah, that's plot armor
It's
shit.
possible. It's possible. It's possible.
Dang. Yeah, he's
Okay,
dead.
nope,
He's
he
gone.
died first.
Run, 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 run.
Oh, he getting some shots in though.
Oh, jabbing him in the eye. Oh, he's being dragged. Oh. Why was he pushing himself away as well? Why was he helping the panther?
Yeah, good question.
As it was CGI and there was probably a guy in a green suit.
Probably, and he was helping them.
I need help.
I'm like,
Well, they just ran backwards, so the guy with the leg's still around. He should be somewhere.
as long as he closes the door, he'll be fine.
I don't think the point of that though.
昔からずっと友達だったような気がする。
Like, why make them run all the way down the tunnel and it's just a panther at the end?
Wait, are they running backwards or are they still? Did they run past?
Did they make it past? I don't know.
And maybe that's why he was pushing himself towards the panther. He was helping them. He was like, "Go."
Giving them time.
Yeah.
Alright, we're panning to something. Oh no, we're not.
Right? Yeah, I saw that too, bro. I thought they were about to show like a panther foot. Boom.
That was a strange camera pan. Just for
They
nothing.
did.
Is that
Oh,
Is
the
it
it's
a
TV?
bomb, bro?
I think it's a moped.
It's a.
どうしたの？
Oh.
Oh no, it's a bike.
このバイクロイヤルエンフィール
Oh, he's gonna do his thing again.
ド詳しいんだ
It's 6
Oh, no, I'm
centimeters
not
wide.
I'm not a bike person. What is a Royal Enfield?
He's like, I solved it. I solved the
don't
game,
know.
guys.
The only thing in Enfield that I know is the name of a weapon on Onimusha 3.
IC チップが
I
入っ
think
て
that's the
ない
name of the
の
weapon.
そうか
I see now.
電子回路だ周りにある全ての電子回路が破壊されてた
だから
逆に言えば電子制御されていないアナログなものは動く旧式のバイクや車も動くかもしれないこのバイクとかスタート地点のバスとか
Wait, what? So the bus?
It's neat.
がない
Oh, but it didn't have fuel. That's why.
このバイクさっきディーゼルエンジンの珍しいバイクだって言ってたよなああ つまりこのバイクはガソリンじゃなくて軽油で走る。あのバスも軽油。
まさか
Gonna siphon out the
スタート地点
diesel.
まで運ぶってこ
この燃料を持っていけばバスが動いて彼は助かる。
There's no way. You guys ran all the way here. It took you an hour running normally without any.
He's still eating them.
No. He's...
Oh, he killed it.
Is he asleep? No, I think he's
Oh,
asleep.
did he?
Yeah, he's asleep.
Nah,
he
I
killed
killed
it.
it.
Oh, he killed it?
I mean, he
I
was
think he
stabbing the
killed
hell
it.
out of it.
Yeah, he did.
What's the
Oh,
distance of measurement we're using?
I think yard.
I mean, it's certainly not kilometers.
Yeah.
It's meters. We have to be meters.
ここであいつらのこと。
Oh, what are you looking at? Wait, what's your...
Is she pregnant? Oh, the color grading is so orange, I can't tell.
It is.
秋には生まれるはずだったんだ。
残り時間5分。
Yep, they're gonna
Boop, boop.
Is that a gun, bro?
Wait, what? Was that a bullet?
Did that come out of that light?
Why are you standing up, bro? Why are you standing up?
Oh, there's probably water back there and it's shooting out the things. The little,
Oh,
what
the
do you
little
call them?
bolts.
Bolts.
It's shooting out the
Yeah.
bolts.
Oh no.
What was the point of this game?
Bro, you were I don't think you were supposed to leave the bus. Now you gotta run back. Well, at least they had some rest.
But what's the objective? Like, there's no
That
objective.
doesn't make any. Yeah, you're right.
It was very vague. Who comes up with this? Like in game, not talking about like directors or anything. I'm talking about.
Well, like Arisu said, the game masters.
Whoa, you said game master.
Yeah, Arisu said the game masters. And he said there has to be a game master.
Oh.
Like he said that, I think in the first episode.
Yep,
Bro.
you gone.
And I'm sure that was foreshadowing.
Yamane!
You know what? Once they flash back and talk about something that they love, there's a chance that they're gonna die.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if we just met them.
So, I mean, the guy with the leg is gonna live.
But
He is gonna live.
yeah, we called it.
But how are they gonna turn this bus around?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking.
What are we doing here? There's no way. There's no way.
First of all, you can't drive fast enough for a bus to drift like that, for it to like turn.
Well,
to drift on its wheels.
I'll say this. I thought for a second that they were gonna get completely clear of the water and do like a whole drift, right?
Yeah, that would
So
have been
like, I'm glad they didn't do that because I would have been like,
really mad.
hell no.
Yeah.
So is the water gone?
I mean, if it was only a limited amount of water, then maybe you
guess
survive
so.
after the water's washed away.
Yeah. But it said the goal, not survive. So I'm confused.
Did anybody read it? What did it actually say? Did it say survive?
It said reach the goal. Yeah, it said reach the goal
All right. Well,
within a certain time.
So they have to go back, basically.
I mean, Buddy could have survived. Nah, that water probably had him smack a car hard too.
Oh, the bus was always the goal.
That's crazy.
But what threw them off was the distance on the.
Did they have to hit a certain
Oh
distance
no!
or anything?
No! It's the distance away from the bus.
じゃあ数字は何だったの
Oh.
ゴールまでの距離
Distance from the goal. They were going
ゼロ
away
でよ
from
かっ
it.
たんだ。
ゲームクリア。
Homeboy got killed by a panther. Other guy got killed by a
For
Why'd you
nothing.
for nothing.
So what would have happened if they just stayed in the bus with like?
Nothing.
Nothing,
Just
game
chilled,
clear.
yeah. Bro, I would have took a nap.
Yeah.
Easy game, man. Easy 4-day visa.
どこに？
I'm gonna get their
Where to
bodies.
find my friends' bodies.
Well,
Yeah.
they should have washed towards them, right?
さあ。わかりません。
He said, "Fuck them. They left me."
人と会えるかもしれない。みんなの敵を取る。このふざけたゲームの首謀者を突き止めて、この世界を元に戻すまで。
So I'm
俺はいける
iffy about the whole they all died bit, but
そのために
maybe she
You mean
committed
the
m-
ビー
maybe
チを
she
目指
committed
す
suicide too. We don't know.
I think out of all the episodes, this was probably the lowest rating episode to me.
Yeah, I 100% think that we could have skipped this. This felt like a filler episode. Like I said, like the thought that I had before that they were gonna do with the storyline, like do a little time skip or whatever. I feel like we just went through like the filler episodes if they would have did a time skip and then a flashback to this.
Right.
Like this is like because the ending, like the last few like sentences he said there before they went across the bridge, was literally the whole character development that I thought that was going to come from the previous episode.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then they just throw in this episode that anything is meaningful as like the previous episode, but then he like suddenly comes to the conclusion of having his, goal and ambition at the moment, and motivation to go after the game makers after this. Like, I mean, I get that she like patchworked them up, you know what I'm saying, picked them up off the ground and everything, but it still feels like he could have got to this conclusion, or he should have got to this conclusion from the previous episode.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it was just like character development. Like the whole you can tell too they were stretching out the beginning of her like going into this building. Like why did we have to see her life, right? It
Yeah.
had nothing to do with the
Yeah.
rest of the episode. Nothing. Like okay, it was cool, but
Right.
like you said, it was definitely filler and they were just kind of like prolonging it. I started enjoying it once the game started. Obviously that's the whole pie here. Um
Is
but
there source material for this? Like,
I
is
don't
it
know.
based off of a manga or an anime or something?
Yeah, I
that
don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
I don't,
Because like this episode really feels like they know
Like
where they're going with the story.
yeah.
Like they have points that they have to hit, but they have to hit 8 episodes, so we're gonna
Yeah.
fill this part. Like that's what
because it was.
this seems like.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the other character didn't even go with them, so we basically just have no characters that have been added.
Well,
There's nobody added to.
he could
Yeah.
come back. He did say, "Well, let's meet up somewhere," right?
Yeah.
Obviously, he wasn't important enough for him to like, be helped by these other two guys, or like go with them. But I think he's gonna come back. Um,
He didn't really seem that impactful on the episode though. Like there was nothing to his character other than the fact that he was hurt.
He was about to
Like,
hit his
no,
leg.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, well,
Yeah.
it gave the other guy motivation to come back to the bus. That was his whole purpose was for Arisu to come
yeah.
back to the bus.
Because
And
if you think back to the first game, right?
Makes
Like
sense.
you obviously have, characters that are definitely coming back. We're definitely going to see the blonde kid again. We're definitely
Mhm.
going to see the guy with the scar. You know what I'm saying? Those
Mhm.
guys are definitely coming back. Like there's no way they're not, right?
mhm.
This guy does not feel like a character that's coming back.
Not at all. He didn't have a strong personality. The
Like
others
I know he
did.
said what he said, but like there's just nothing like important about that guy.
The best part or the most wow or shocking factor of the
Was the
entire
Panther?
episode is the fact that they were in the goal. No, no, well, no, the goal was there at the beginning.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Well, the most like, oh my gosh, was the Panther, but that was short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
that
they
was
had
short.
like a little. It was what, maybe like what, 3 minutes?
They always do this in shows too. Whenever there's like a big impactful episode, the next episode is usually like the slower and drier one. You know?
The only progress
Yeah.
we had last two sentences he said about I'm gonna avenge my friends, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I'm paraphrasing, but like I'm gonna avenge my friends and go after the game makers. He should have came to that conclusion before.
I can see the game being in like not being a filler. I feel like okay, fine, fodder. I think we're always gonna get fodder, right? I feel like half the episode could have just been cut, but obviously they have to like fill it up.
Yeah.
I don't think the whole entire episode is a filler. I just think the first half is, right?
Also, the game. The game was eh.
There was a quick thought at some point. I was like, what if all they had to do was stay in the bus to win it? And then right
Mhm.
after I thought about that, I was like, no, that's dumb. That's a dumb way to do it.
Yeah, and then I would say the only redeemable thing I could think story wise from this part was that maybe Arisu got his confidence back because he was able to save the
Yeah,
guy.
and that's what I said. The first half we could have
Yeah.
went away, but we could have kept the second half because he needed to like at least he needed to show that like okay, let me get out of this, you know, this little mood.
Yeah.
And not only that, the friends sacrificing themselves and being together, I think that also affected his, growth a little bit. Like, okay, we need to save this guy. So yeah, it gave him an opportunity to like kind of like get out of his funk. So we needed that second half. Just the first half was just like boring, man. I didn't and like
Yeah.
I didn't care about her dad either. Like, like okay.
Yeah, and
Actually, you know
that's
what?
the
I take
thing
that
too.
back. That was actually interesting to me. Like I did want to know more about what's going on with her dad because her dad seems like he was obviously a. First of all, he's way too attractive to not come back into the story. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Like the dude has a chiseled jaw. Like you know what I'm saying. He has
He
yeah,
all
had
the
a
facial
very animated
expressions.
face.
Yeah,
yeah. He
those
did.
Yeah.
He did.
he's definitely coming back into the story at some
I
point. He might come back as being a part of some thing in this game. Say this is purgatory, right? Say they did die. So like sometimes people write purgatory as a punishment for a punishment but a second chance.
yeah.
As like if you killed yourself, you know what I'm saying, you can still make it to heaven or the paradise, right?
Yeah.
If you redeem yourself in purgatory, right? Maybe the people that are playing on the other side of the game are the ones that committed suicide or something like that. And they have to win their side of the game against, people like Arisu
Yeah,
and the
but
girl.
but how can they win though? Do they lose if the players win the game? Like, but sometimes half the players lose and half the players
Well,
win. So
we've seen multiple games, right? We've seen
yeah,
multiple games, but we have not seen Arisu or anybody in his group or the girl so far play an adversarial role in a game. So who
That's
is
true.
getting chosen to play these uh antagonist roles
mm,
in these games, right?
Like
Did
you
they
mean
come into
like
the game under different circumstances
I got
than
you.
the
Arisu?
tag when they were
I see
playing
what you're
tag.
saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So what you're not saying whoever made the game. You're saying the adversary, like the people playing on the other side of the team, like the when they were playing tag, the killers, right? The shooters.
Mhm.
So what you're
Right. Like
saying
maybe
is,
those are bad people. Like maybe this side's good people,
well,
right?
no,
Arisu's side is
one of
good
them was a
people.
lady. One of them was an old lady. Remember when she got unmasked? It was an old
Yeah,
lady.
but still, I
Yeah,
mean,
Yeah,
but I
but
but
mean,
still,
she could
it could have,
she
it
could
could,
been a
she could
baby
have still
killer.
but
been,
you said
she could have
Like,
still, yeah, she could have been
she
terrible.
she
Yeah,
could
she
have
still
committed
could have been
suicide.
terrible.
Yeah, and then, like, so what you're saying,
Yes.
I see what you're getting at.
like it could
Maybe
be
her.
irredeemable things in life on the other side, and then this side is something else.
Yeah,
Like you know what I'm saying?
but and her
Mm.
dad might come because he committed suicide. He might be like in that role. Is what you're trying to get at, right?
Yeah, I feel like he's definitely coming back. It's like
Yeah,
first of all, that's the first thought I'm thinking. Is he died? It didn't make sense to me because like I feel like this guy's definitely a character,
yeah.
right? And then you know if he comes back, I feel like he's going to be on the opposite side of that. Like he'll be in an adversarial role. Like he's an ultra competent person.
Yeah.
So I really think he seems like a guy that might end up playing like an antagonist role
Yeah.
at some
Like the
point.
perfect bad guy. No, I think that theory was pretty dope though.
Okay.
So, I mean, because we're ultimately
Yeah,
we're
I
all
think
circling around the fact that this must be something after death. This is life after death somehow, and they're trying to figure their way out through it. So then I wonder the people who lose and who die, do they just automatically die, or
hell,
does something
straight to
happen
hell.
to yeah?
Well,
Oh my,
if it's purgatory, you would go to the place. Um,
that based on like that you will be redeemed. So Choda would pretty much go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? The way his acts are. You saying like they go to the place that they belong based on
I
their
mean, think about
acts?
their deaths. Like they all decided to, you know, they were all willing to sacrifice themselves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Choda. I mean, even the girl at the end. At the end, you're right. So she kept quiet. Remember when he took her mouth off and she hugged
Mm.
him, and they kind of had that moment. It all probably is based on the beliefs of the writers. You know what I'm saying? With their
Mhm.
their beliefs and how they feel about life after death. But I
I mean,
think
we've already seen a cult, so I mean, obviously they're like they.
there's some type of religion or something like that. But this is interesting, man. But see, it's crazy because like all of these questions aren't going to get answered in season one. You know what I'm saying? Because
No,
there's all these are sum up questions that we have, and they can't
we
answer
might
that
be
in season
totally
one because
off.
if they do, we can,
Yeah.
and that's the cool part about it. I'm even more invested the more we watch this. So
I mean,
that's
I'm
that's
definitely
that's
down to
cool.
figure out what's with this story because like
Yeah.
I'm interested to see where it's
Yeah, yeah,
going. So even
yeah.
though this episode was a bit disappointing, I'm still like really like locked in. So
Look, oh, Tommy, do the thing. Just do it, man. Just do it. You got this. I'm
this is
be.
now reacts, like and subscribe.
See you guys.
That was terrible.